What is up, y'all? So I wanted to talk about this hint a little bit more and maybe try to guess what units are going to be Extreme Z Awakening and what units are going to be coming with this new Transcendant Dokkan campaign. As you can see, everybody has their own little theories, and you know they look into it like a bunch. But to me, personally, when I look at this, the more I think about it, I just think Frieza. Like I look at it and I just see Frieza's ship floating through space. I think a lot of people are ignoring that it is in space. So I think that's a huge part. I think it's Frieza's ship, and with that is a wicked bloodline buff, for lack of a better word, buff coming in soon here. Now if we come over here and we look at the units that are going to be Extreme Z Awakening, we can see that the next, I guess, major like hype, quote unquote hype, Extreme Z Awakenings would be the coolers over here. The cooler, metal cooler, Golden Frieza, Resurrection of F, and then the Super Saiyans. I think this batch of characters are most likely going to Extreme Z Awaken, because I do think a Wicked Bloodline buff is coming, and with Wicked Bloodline, the only people that they have ever fought are the main Saiyan team, basically. So that's where the EZAs come in. Now this Frieza all around the left in 2020, this is the oldest Extreme Z non-Extreme Z Awakened character right now. As you can see, the passive is literally nothing, like genuinely nothing. So I literally don't know what they could do. Like, the only thing I can think of is just giving them a bunch of dodge. Like, if they want to stay true to this character, just give them a bunch of dodge. But like, this character is basically like free reign. Like, look at this damage reduction, that's it. Like, look at it. So this Frieza can be looking very good with a Wicked Bloodline team right here. So if they were to do a Wicked Bloodline celebration, this Frieza I think is a 100% set lock. Just because he's on Wicked Bloodline. Also Universe Survival Saga, we have a bunch of those. Reps a Universe 7 buff, full power buff, tournament participant buff, successors buff. So all of these brand new leader skills that we just got, you know, the Tech Super Saiyan Blue, the Blue Vegeta, you know, the Pycon with Otherworld Warriors, successors Gogeta's team, tournament participant Cell's team. So this Frieza is on a lot of teams right now. So his Extreme Z Awakening would be very good, as long as they don't give him any major restrictions. Like, I'd say if maybe it's like a Wicked Bloodline on the team, that'll work perfectly fine. But if they limit him where like he can't be run on, say, Resurrected Warrior, so that'll be kind of an L. I really hope they do keep him restrictionless, so his EZA could look good, like dodge first turn and then transform, and then you're just a defensive god. So that's one unit that I think could EZA. So we're going back to the chart. So I was looking at like this little batch of EZAs in 2021. I don't think any of these characters were Extreme Z Awakening this next celebration. I was really thinking about this Gohan right here. I was really thinking about, where is he at? This Gohan. I was thinking this Gohan because I was thinking like, if there was a Resurrection of F celebration, then that means there could be movie heroes Extreme Z Awakens, rather than just being like 4 Resurrection of F characters. There could be movie heroes included in that. But when I look at the categories, This Gohan is unfortunately not part of Movie Heroes because this is when they fought Garlic Jr. in the show and not the movie. So I'm really hoping for like a Garlic Jr. kind of like movie hero characters to come out to help buff the Movie Hero team, because that Super Saiyan 2 Gohan does need it, the tech one. So yeah, so once I figured out that he wasn't like a movie hero, I kind of just ruled him out. So I ruled him out and I ruled this guy out. The Sand Saga. Not the Sand. This is from the first movie, right? I can't remember. I can't remember too. No, this is Sand Saga on the right. Yeah, this is from the first movie. I did think about Tapion. What's Tapion? Tapion here. Now, if it is a resurrection of F celebration, I can see Movie Heroes getting a buff, and then this guy can start buffing Movie Hero characters. They could change this passive right here to Sword Figures, Sibling Bonds, and Movie Heroes. They could change like the percentage on this, give him a bunch of like other guard, damage reduction, etc. He would be good for Movie Heroes. And then once they Extreme Z awaken this guy, guess what? He'll be set up for Storied Figures and Joined Forces celebration. Now, so if they Extreme Z awaken this guy, right, for Movie Heroes, right? For Movie Heroes. And then they give him Movie Hero stuff in his passive. And then in the future, Team Bardock gets a celebration and boom, he's on Storied Figures, right? Right? You know, Boo gets another unit. Storied figure. Look at all these storied figures, right? Storied figures. Look at all these guys. You know, now these guys aren't common, but for the most part, they've been fairly like storied figures. Like they haven't had like a good like story figured only team, but the units themselves have been pretty darn good for what they are. Like this Pycon was good. Look, Super Saiyan Bardock was good. Demon King Piccolo was good. I think his Extreme Z Awakening was alright. You know, Boo is good. Demigra and Ios were good when they came out. Hirudegarn was good when he came out. The EZA Pycons are good. The Kid Boo is good. So like yes, there is a lot of storied figures that can come from this. And then when he gets Easy Aid, perfect. That's perfect. And also same thing with Joined Forces, a bunch of good units that can be Extreme Z Awakened, Super Easy Aid, new leader skill, new units. Bada bing, bada boom, Tapion's on there. Bada bing, bada boom, we're done. Whoops. Okay, let's exit out all of that. Now this, all right, I got interrupted for something really fucking stupid, so let's just continue on. Now this Golden Frieza can be very, very, very good. He has like a very high, like a 90% damage reduction off rip. Off rip. They Extreme Z Awaken this guy, and he's good. This guy is good no matter what. No matter what, literally, no matter what. This guy's extremely good. I don't even know like what else they need to put on. Just give him a fuck ton of stats, and then he's good. He's good to go. Just give him a fuck ton of stats. Maybe make him a stacker? Question mark. Take off this one turn. If they take off the one turn, oh man, he's gonna be crazy. Oh man, and he's on a bunch of different categories. You know. Movie bosses, Wicked Bloodline, Planetary Destruction, Transformation Boost, Full Power, Terrifying Conquerors, Inhuman Deeds, Revenge. They Extreme Z Awaken this guy, and he's ready for all of these. The reason why I love this, right, is that these characters they Extreme Z Awaken, and then it could lead into another celebration where they're still useful. You know, Battle of Fate, we're always gonna get Battle of Fate leader skills. Power Wishes, we're always gonna get Power Wishes leader skills. Transformation Boost, we're always gonna get Transformation Boost leader skills. And you just throw them on the team, and then they're gonna look. Right now, no restrictions. No, maybe after EZA, they might put on restrictions. I doubt it. But look, there is no restrictions right now. No restrictions on all of these categories. This unit would be a perfect Extreme Z Awakening. Perfect Extreme Z Awakening. And I think he has to be part 1 easier as well. They can't hold out on this Golden Frieza, because I think this Golden Frieza will probably be one of the most hype Extreme Z Awakenings ever, purely based on how fucking good this guy is. Dude, I was using this guy way past his prime. I wasn't even playing when he came out, and I was using him against fucking Fusion Zamasu, bro. Like, this guy is insane. So yeah, very likely this guy will Extreme Z Awaken during the next celebration, if it is Wicked. If I'm completely wrong and this video is irrelevant, then oh well, it is nice to speculate, you know. It's nice to speculate. So besides that, so we knocked out 2020, 2021. Now 2022 is where like a bunch of the EZAs I think are going to be started. Now remember when I said the Tapion can EZA if it's Resurrection F, and then he's ready for storied figures, and then that Bardock can EZA, and then Team Bardock can, or storied figures can get a fucking celebration. Oh my god. Like, we're ready, bro. We're locked and loaded. We're locked and loaded, right? Now the next unit that will that I think will get a Extreme Z Awakening, or could, is this Cooler. Now people say he's like anniversary level, blah 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 blah. My thought process is who gives a fuck? Like, it's hype as fuck if they just EZA him here. If it is Wicked Bloodline, like Wicked Bloodline Terrifying Conqueror, you know, they buff this guy's stats up, make this like 50%, make this like 300%, right? After performing, instead of 10 attacks, let's lower that down to like 5, you know, 5. Sure, let's lower that down to 5, you know. Launch an additional super and then gains damage reduction. How's that sound? For every attack performed, add damage reduction. How does that sound? Basic effects: medium chance to dodge, great chance to super. Entrance animation: great chance to super. Take off the turn restriction. Bada bing, bada boom. This guy's good. Now, I never really use this guy much. I came around like literally like a year after he came out, so I didn't really get to use him that much. So I'm really hoping to use him when he Extreme Z Awakens. This guy doesn't have the anime. Does he have the animation where like he spins around? Is it this guy or the other guy? I like the animation where like he spins around and his mask comes up. I think that's cool. But yeah, this Cooler can EZA, which I think would be a very, very, very nice addition. This Metal Cooler, man, this guy, bro, I don't know about y'all, but I never had luck doing anything with this guy. I don't know. I don't really like Metal Cooler. I like the character, but I don't like this kid. This kid is horrible, man. I don't even know what they could do to him. They could just, instead of the character KO, it should be the entire turn. Like, I don't know. But this guy definitely does need Extreme Z Awakening. Yeah, I don't know what they could do for his like kid. Whatever they do though, but they gotta just make him just straight up good. I think when he dies, when he recovers, when he dies, they need to give him like a bunch of like, when he dies, he better come back with 1000% stats, 50% damage reduction, 50% dodge, guard, a bunch of shit, bro. He needs a lot of shit to be good. So I'm really hoping his Extreme Z Awakening is good. He could Extreme Z Awaken, you know, he's Wicked Bloodline, leader skill, you know, Resurrection of F, you know, freeze the ship. So, you know, this could be an EZA. I legit, as I said, I don't know what they could do, but I really hope if they do Extreme Z Awaken him, he's good. And last but not least, if it's a Resurrection of F celebration, then I could see these guys Extreme Z Awakening, and then they could link well with a, I don't know, Blue Vegeta plus Blue Goku. That makes so much sense. Blue Vegeta, right? Plus, whoa. So Blue Vegeta, because Vegeta fought first, right? The entrance animation could, the tag animation could be them going back in time, and then Goku finishes the fight. Oh my god, that'll be a perfect tag. Blue Vegeta plus a Blue Goku. These guys Extreme Z Awaken. These guys can just sit next to them. Oh my god. Now if we look at the kit is literally not. They have super attack and stats. Then we look at Vegeta. Vegeta has Rainbow Key Spheres, crit, and stats. They have nothing. So, you know, Dokkan can really do whatever the fuck they want with this unit. I really hope they make them good. They have to make them good. The Resurrection of F theme, just the more I think about it, man, the more I just think like Dokkan Fest, Golden Frieza, and a carnival of Vegeta plus Goku. Another super carnival, but I think it. I mean, we've already had so many like power beyond Super Saiyans, so why not just make some more? Buff up that team even more. So yeah, those are the characters I think are gonna Extreme Z Awaken. So most likely it's gonna be Physical Frieza, the RRF guys, and then maybe the Coolers. But I really think it'll just be a wicked bloodline celebration. Anyways, I think that would just wrap up all my thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like down below and leave a comment on who you think is coming for this celebration, or what do you think this celebration theme is gonna be. For me, as I said before, throughout this entire video, I think it's gonna be Wicked Bloodline. That is my prediction, and I'm hope to hear yours. Please subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.